But no, the Pentagon is attempting to scare the shit out of everyone.
Yes, but also they're doing it on the DL, so it seems more legit. That's what it seems like to me.
And
like they're just putting it out a little bit, but like, no big deal.
Here's another thing that it's like, try to figure out exactly what they're talking about or where it came from. You're not going to be able to. It's just the Pentagon officials say something might be an alien mothership, and then they go capable. All right, here's what's weird about it to me is it's oddly specific for just some type of guess. You know what I mean?
That's the thing is they're at once saying that they're guessing at what it might be, but they're also very specifically guessing of what its capabilities might be.
Right. It's like so for anyone who doesn't know, apparently
should we bring up an article?
Yeah, sure. So apparently they detected what they consider to be a unnatural object floating through the solar system, and are now theorizing that it could mean the end of days. But they're like, all right, so the specific, so like this seems to be an unnatural object floating through the solar system. It could theoretically be an alien mothership capable of detaching smaller ships and probes to send our way. Like, what? Hold on a second now.
Yeah.
Might? But then why do you know about it?
Like if you're saying it might be that.
Yeah.
Is it?
But they give you zero reason.
Yeah, like why are you saying that it might be that?
Let's go back to 7th grade algebra and just show our work a little bit here. You know what I mean? Let's fucking give me anything to go on other than like you guys are just completely just running wild with speculation, because and then you got people like you look at like the NBC coverage or something and they're like, here's our space expert, and the guy's like, this could be you know, I doubt it's a manned aircraft. It's most likely controlled by AI, which is activated when it comes in within a certain distance of a life planet carrying. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Dude, yeah. I mean, like,
back it up.
Yeah. I don't
with anything.
So
but that's what they're saying. So the Pentagon. Okay, let's take a look at this article you sent me.
Okay, let's do that, because this is a shit article.
Yeah,
and we like to do that.
Pentagon believes alien mothership could be eyeing Earth. Government officials stated a possible alien parent craft. Is that like the Parent Trap?
I don't know what the fuck why is that in quotes?
Could
possible alien parent craft.
Many small probes.
Okay, so here's our target today in the world of awful writing.
Yeah, Angel Saunders
writing for the Revolt News here.
Yeah.
Check it out. Somebody get Captain Stephen Hiller. Who's that? Oh, wait. Good thing they put it in parentheses. Will Smith, Independence Day. Which, okay, Angel Saunders, first fucking gripe with you so far.
Yeah, so far.
Is if you have to explain it in parentheses, then it's not a good reference.
Yeah.
Because nobody remembers that character's name.
Of course.
I mean, which is weird for how huge that movie was. I don't think they really said his name.
That's what I was going to say. I don't think it was of importance in the movie.
Right.
His fucking name.
No, yeah. So anyways, shit reference. Do something else.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
knock it off.
Let's get Captain Stephen Hiller, Will Smith, Independence Day, on the line ASAP. In an article published yesterday, March 14th. We can see the date up there. Okay. By Fox News, the outlet revealed that United States officials think UFOs could visit our planet soon.
Oh, what an odd prognostication.
I thought that they kind of already admitted they did. Are they forgetting their own fucking story here? In fact, the Pentagon has reason to believe an alien mothership is in our solar system, ready to explore Earth. All right, dude. I mean,
now try harder, Pentagon.
Here again, it's just yet another story of debatable importance. Could be the most important thing that's ever happened in the history of the planet. Could be absolutely fucking nothing.
Yeah.
But the only source of information
could be a rock.
The only source of information is the biggest liars ever to exist.
Yeah.
So there you go. Let's go with that. Last week, officials stated that these supposed alien aircrafts could send small probes to our planet in order to study it, similar to how NASA does on missions. Well, thanks for explaining that, because I couldn't possibly conceptualize what you meant by send small probes to our planet. You know, I mean,
in order to study it? All right, you've lost me.
I mean, obviously.
You've lost me with your technical jargon, sir.
I know. Angel. Do you think Angel is a guy or a girl? Because it could be either, huh?
I'm gonna call him an
sure.
Angel.
Okay, yeah. So I can't do that. Because
What was the last name?
I'm American, but
Angel Saunders.
yeah, I don't make those sounds. But I'll go Angel. Angel obviously has a science background to
clearly.
understand this stuff, and thank you for explaining it to the layperson so well.
Yes.
So similar to how NASA does on missions, Sean Kirkpatrick, the director of the Pentagon's All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office.
Yeah, now this is a Marvel fucking comic. That's what this is.
That's what we are now, right?
I mean, that's SHIELD. That's the Strategic Homeland. It's just like these acronyms. At least this one. Look, if you're gonna make, we've said this before. If you're gonna make idiotic acronyms, then make them spell something cool.
Yeah.
You could have made this into anything. All Domain Anomaly Resolution Office. That could have been any fucking number of
instead,
random words.
You go with, and also, why did you not just put the fucking D? Why hyphenate it?
Yeah.
Why not have the D in there so it's Adaro? At least that's
at least
kind
then
of
it's
a word.
Adaro. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Like,
or
what
Adaro.
the fuck is wrong with all you people?
No, they're not.
Jesus Christ! All right.
I think they're trolling us, but go on.
Abraham Loeb, chairman of Harvard University's astronomy department, so that's the two of these, whatever, shared their findings on March 7th. An artificial interstellar object could potentially be a parent craft that releases releases small probes during its close passage to Earth. But tell us why you think an operational construct not too dissimilar from NASA missions, again, thank you. These dandelion seeds, again, thank you, could be separated from the parent craft by the tidal gravitational force of the sun or by a maneuvering. I mean, this is just Isaac Asimov. Like, that's what it, I mean,
yeah,
right?
that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
This is fucking Independence Day. This all they're doing is just being like, what do the idiots out there already think might happen?
And that's kind of the point of this, as like, I don't get how anybody could not at least think that like predictive programming is on the table here.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And like,
that's what I'm seeing.
We've been primed perfectly. I mean, if this like look at the sequence of events and how it's kind of been let out into the mainstream. The story of like, oh, okay, well, we have looked at some of this stuff, and then other people, right. we broke this, a couple years back. But you can check the
check the record for God's
YouTube
sakes,
for that. Just flip through all the videos and click on them all, and you'll eventually find it. But no, like the sequence of events of like this kind of like slow letting out of, hey, yeah, we have. Like anybody, I mean, here's the thing. Anybody who is interested in UFOs has known beyond the shadow of a doubt that the government was at least studying the phenomenon since the 40s.
100%.
I mean, there's no fucking debate.
Not even, that's not even a question.
And in general, I think it's pretty reasonable to think there's been some cover-ups and a questionable level of possible even recovery of
a lot of people
craft
disappeared
or interaction. Yeah,
I mean, a lot of these eyewitnesses go missing, and there's a ton of this type of shit. It's a it's just very typical CIA fucking story.
Sure,
with the whole ufology thing going back, it's just the fact that they put out statements that were saying to use terms that would marginalize people. You know what I mean? That talked about this to make them seem crazy.
Yeah.
That was a CIA operation. That was the CIA did that. You remember? Yeah. And so just that part of it, if they want to make anyone talking about the subject seem crazy back in the day, well, then we know what they're up to, sort of. You're showing your hand.
So what are we leaning towards? Are they is it a fake X-Files style? Fake UFO invasion or something?
This seems more like that to me.
Yeah, right. And it's just like, let's scare the fuck out of everybody. Like
let's finally
see what they do.
Yeah, we already see how they reacted to a flu.
Yeah.
We had them jump through hoops and wash off their chip bags when they came from the grocery store.
Oh, my God,
wear masks for fucking 2 years and stay home and not work. And
be bleaching their groceries.
Yeah, everyone was fucking spraying down their fucking bodies. Dude, do you remember people would like come in, take their clothes off outside, go in, shower. It was like, and then it was... Yeah. Anyways, aside from that, but so they've already seen.
Well, and we've also talked about like how much analytical data they could glean from that entire exercise of
Yes.
the lockdown and everything that has nothing to do with the disease or nothing else, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
no.
they learned a lot about us.
They learned a lot.
Now maybe they figured out they're ready for the UFOs. They're ready for the fucking fake mothership, you know?
Yes.
Like, we didn't think they would fall for it, but they will.
But my God, these
found
people
out.
put up no resistance.
Basically,
They were scared of like,
if there's
that was,
like,
yeah.
dude, yeah, maybe that was part of the fucking calculation too. Is like, oh yeah, you know what? We'll even tell them that it's like a 0.001 death rate.
Yeah.
And we'll see what they'll do. So they'll still fucking, they're like, McDonald's has more fucking deaths than this thing, you know? And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, so we'll tell them that even and see. So
yeah.
So
we'll,
now,
we'll make them know that sugar kills 50 fucking times more people.
yeah, and then they'll still fucking react
Yeah.
this way to the flu. But then we'll tell them that there's a 5% chance that this is a mothership.
Yeah.
Well, we'll fucking
that's
do
way
anything
better.
you say. You know what I mean? But that's what I mean. It's like they don't even need. I think one of the main things they may have figured out is, you can give people the tiniest percentage that this is actually a threat, and they
half
will
the people
probably
are-
still be in support of whatever measures they want to take. You know.
Well, that's another thing is, I mean, I think what everybody was talking about during the during and after the whole pandemic exercise and lockdowns and everything, and I'm not saying that wasn't a real thing, whatever. That is all, you know, there's a virus out there that says it. But
Yeah.
my point being the lockdown exercises and just the whole thing that happened around it. One of the things that became very clear is people that were already on the brink of fucking collapse just due to like everyday anxiety. There's a lot of people out there that are barely hanging on just in regular fucking life. So those people were the ones yelling at people in stores to put 10 masks on. And those were the people that were like fucking freaking out, you know what I mean? Wearing rubber gloves in their own house and shit like that.
Yeah.
And so you have a certain amount of the population that's just always ready to fucking crack.
Or people at the beach with like fucking
Yeah, hazmat suits on like fools. Yeah. Remember that? People were swimming with masks on.
Yeah, and gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, there's obviously a percentage of the population of this globe that is just not equipped.
I don't know, dude. I'm so torn on it because I really do think there's aliens. Too.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't doubt that at all. In fact,
But I kind of think they're from like the inner Earth instead of outer space. That would make more sense to me.
So here's one problem I have with this is most of the story. I'm sure you've looked into Skinwalker Ranch.
Sure. Yeah.
And I don't know if any of you folks out there have looked into Skinwalker Ranch, but Skinwalker Ranch is a place on this planet.
The home for much purported strange phenomena.
A hotbed,
Over
and nobody really knows why that's the
Yeah.
case. And there's never really been even things that have been posited of why. They just know that this is, government officials to fucking academics to paranormal investigators to just laymen. They've all reported all of these crazy, but most of the time, everything that these people and sort of across the board in the UFO world, it's usually they appear out of nowhere. They don't fucking hover around showing anything. So my thing would be if you can travel to a different planet, chances are it's probably not mechanically. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's probably not like, oh, we have to break the speed of light. It's probably like we figured out how to fucking calculate where we are as a fixed, property of us and change that, and now we're here. It's not a thing where, you know what I'm saying? It's probably something that we don't understand at all.
From like the nearest other, possibly inhabitable planets. I mean, you're talking in crazy amounts of time to travel at the speed of light.
Yeah, or 10 times the speed of light. You're still fucking
now
4,000 years or dumb shit. You know what I mean?
Theoretically, if you're some type of like silicone-based immortal creature, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
or interdimensional. Like a lot of talk has been made of the proof of 9 different dimensions now mathematically. And so my point being only that the way that we're seeing this reported, it just seems too Hollywood. You know what I mean? This is like why people suspected the moon landing. It was like, well, this seems like somebody produced this. It's too fucking on the nose.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's a giant hovering
That's what I'm saying.
mothership.
Yeah, exactly. Like, all right,
What?
dude, I can't make myself even entertain the notion that that's true. I don't know.
Like, if there's an advanced civilization that wants to probe, like that can get here from somewhere of the far reaches of the fucking universe, they probably aren't showing themselves. They're not going to be very...
Similarly, if they have learned to make controlled jumps between dimensions, you know, or
like we can cloak ourselves from our fucking instruments of detection.
Yeah.
How could they not?
Right.
Yeah, we can fucking cloak ourselves against all of our instruments of detection.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So it's like they don't have stealth bomber technology. What are they doing?
I don't know. Dude.
So this is why it all seems really stupid.
The whole thing's very confusing. You know, is it like, obviously the story's been controlled since like the 40s, you know, and possibly even before, you know. Roswell wasn't like the first UFO sighting ever.
No,
obviously.
not at all.
But I mean, it's just... This is what they're so good at, and especially like we were saying when the CIA is involved, they're so good at fucking psyops, and they're so good at just
getting people to question.
Well, in information warfare, that like this entire topic has been flooded with God knows how much truth or how much just misleading bullshit that's just there just to pollute the fucking
just muddy the water.
Yeah. So really, once again, there's Andrew Critchlow says in the chat, that's the show where they tell you absolutely nothing every episode. What do you want us to tell? There's nothing to tell.
Yeah.
I mean, like there is somebody saying literally every single thing you could possibly think. So whatever. It's really up to you at this point. What do you guys think? Or anyone? I don't know.
Now, Andrew says, Tom, the preferred terminology is parent craft. Do not assume the ship's gender. It's 2023. And that's a good point, I guess.
What did you call it?
Mothership.
Oh, Mothership.
Yeah. Birthing person ship, I think we're supposed to call it now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, we got to fucking talk about this. The CIA that's out of line, man. They got to say... Biden's the one that fucking took that out of official documents. You can't say mother, it's birthing person. So the CIA or the fucking Pentagon can't say mothership. They have to say birthing person ship.
Yeah. They forgot their own agenda. They paused from pushing the trans agenda to fucking misgender a alien spacecraft.
Yeah, that's fucking ludicrous.
Yeah. All right, so... I don't know. What do you want to go back to that article and look at what else? Like, because I read everything I could find on this. There's not. Here's another weird thing.
Yeah, let's go to a better article. Fuck this.
Yeah, why are they not
Navarro or whatever the fuck this fool's name?
It doesn't seem to be getting a ton of extensive coverage.
No, he really hasn't had much. I mean, I saw Fox News, I saw Washington Post, and then I saw a couple random YouTubers. Even not a lot of YouTubers talking about it. But yeah, so this one is from the Military Times. Now you'd expect them to know something, a thing or two about the happenings in the in the sky.
It's where I go for my possible invasion news.
As you should. So this one's the Observation Post. Now, which one is it, guys? Military Times or Observation Post?
Yeah.
Make up your fucking mind.
We never know what the fuck is going on.
And this one
these publications are all convoluted and weird.
Yeah, all incestuous.
And then you got
eating each other.
Simone Perez. Okay.
Yeah.
This is from last week, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. So this is when it was first happening last week, and a great picture. I could have done better in 4 minutes.
Yeah, what the fuck is that supposed to be?
Yeah, you've got your aspect ratios all
and
fucked,
does no one know what they're doing? Just put up those Battle of Los Angeles pictures with the spotlights up in the sky.
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
That's it. That's it. It's an alien invasion. What do you think?
So knock it off. There's a possibility that extraterrestrial motherships and smaller probes may be visiting planets in our solar system. The head of the Pentagon's Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Research Office noted in a report draft.
We don't need to just go over the exact same information. That's just with the same shit we just read from that other article. Here, go down below this though. Is there more to this?
Yeah. Come on to my Abraham Loeb.
Okay, so that's that terrible fucking
Loeb. Kirkpatrick, who was appointed to as the director of AARO when it was founded in 2022, which was last year, so that's odd, previously served as the chief scientist at the Defense Intelligence Agency Missile and Space Intelligence Center. The AARO was established to investigate unidentified objects of interest around military installations, according to the Pentagon press release.
So wait a second, and this is another thing.
Yeah,
you didn't have this before.
Yeah, it's before last year,
and then now you got balloons and motherships.
Yeah, all of a sudden you made the office, and now all of a sudden there's all these things to report on.
And it's like it's not like zero parts of me believes that there was not an entity already doing that job.
Of course.
So it's like, do you expect us not to think that you just basically started a propaganda office last year to like to have control over certain stories?
The
like
narrative,
this?
around surrounding this.
Because if you had let the original department that already detects all this stuff keep going, those are like actual fucking people with careers and shit. They might not just say whatever you want them to, you know.
Yeah, and also the information would have been much more detailed.
Yes.
Not like, well, it could be this or maybe that. And that's all.
All you need to know is we're on top of it.
Yeah.
What else are they saying?
We'll tell you.
Yeah. Let's see.
Loeb, on the other hand, gained notoriety when he proposed our solar system had been traversed by its first extrasolar visitor in October 2017.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. At that time, paying stars again, telescope in Hawaii. You have control over the.
You're making the names.
Yeah. All right. Telescope in Hawaii detected an object moving at a speed that caused some scientists to suggest it originated outside our system. The object's orbit also hinted at other forces besides the sun's gravitational pull influencing its movement. Yeah, was that the thing that like slingshotted around the sun or whatever?
Slingshotted around the sun.
Nothing could do that. But let's see. Scientists dubbed the object. Oh yeah, how did they say it?
Yeah.
Oumuamua or something?
Yeah.
Again,
Oumuamua.
you have control of this.
Yeah, the Hawaiian term for scout. No, hey, don't use that. Just call it scout.
Yeah, sure. Right. Exactly.
Nobody fucking speaks Hawaiian.
I mean,
Hawaiians don't even speak Hawaiian. There's some of them. Not a lot of people on the planet speak Hawaiian.
I know.
So if you're going for a dead language or like a very obscure language, it's fine, but don't use one that is impossible to say.
And is it racist that I just think that there's not a lot of like Samoan scientists? Probably is that just unfair? I don't know why I think that.
I don't know. There's an observatory in Hawaii, correct?
Yeah,
but
I guess they gotta have their scientists, right?
It's probably still all Germans.
it's all
just
ex-Nazis.
Like, it's just all fucking sons and daughters of the fucking Reich.
Yeah. No, I don't know. There's a lot of Samoan football players.
There is. Well, not a lot, but a lot of Samoan power lifters, maybe.
Yeah,
the big folk.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're just
huge
like
dudes.
They're like
The Rock,
like big doofuses and galoots. You know, like like lummoxes. That's how I picture them. I've never been there. I don't know anything about them, but you know.
But also, isn't Polynesian is also there, and they're not giant like that. Anyways, let's not get hung up.
Okay, now I could see Polynesian scientists. Right?
Scientists dubbed the object Oumuamua, the Hawaiian term for scout, which from here on in the article, I'm just going to call it scout, which Kirkpatrick and Loeb offer in their research papers as an example of a possible mothership with probe capabilities. Okay, now tell us fucking why. With proper design, these tiny probes would reach the Earth or our other solar system's planet for exploration as the parent craft passes by within a fraction of the Earth-Sun separation, just like Scout did. The authors explain astronomers would not be able to notice the spray of mini probes because they do not reflect enough sunlight for existing survey telescopes to notice them.
But here again, we're talking about theoretical, speculative behavior of non-existent possible probes.
Yeah. We would assume that they wouldn't reflect enough sunlight because why would they reflect sunlight? It's like, well, why would they do anything?
It's possible. It's possible that the probes would be exactly 342 feet in diameter.
Yeah, and if that was the case, we would miss it on all of our instruments. Like what?
Capable of speeds up to 740 miles per hour, possibly.
Yeah. There's no way to tell, though.
Yeah.
It's all pure speculation. But really, though, like this is so dumb. Why would you say? What if they were illuminated themselves? What if they were bright as fuck? What if they were the most reflective things you'll ever see? Like, why are you assuming that they might not reflect enough sunlight for existing survey telescopes to notice them? And also, that's the only thing that you can see. You have to look at them through a fucking telescope. You don't have any sort of like detection.
I say,
other than fucking looking at them.
They're fucking lying about everything. I say. They could be 20 times brighter than the sun. Yeah. Each probe is like 20 of Earth's suns.
Yeah. But no heat.
No, but they do not give off heat.
Yeah. It's actually chilly.
Yeah. And like every cell phone in the world will be fully charged when they pass by.
And it's a
just
blue
a side
light
effect. Yeah.
It's a cold blue light, but also, what did you say, 20 times?
But also sometimes red and hot. And always twirling.
I think we've gotten to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what's visiting us?
Now they could also be they could also be the shape of a spike protein.
That's
And
true.
Just like whipping, they could be like a Rubik's Cube. A solved or unsolved Rubik's Cube.
Ooh.
It could be
a Rubik's Cube. Maybe that's the probes. Maybe millennia ago, there's a giant unsolved Rubik's Cube in the outer reaches of our solar system.
Yeah.
And they,
this is why you can't leave those things.
They
laying around. Yeah.
They have a way of inspiring thought in humans because we're so low to them, and they were like, we need, to get somebody to make this thing. And then the guy that invented the Rubik's Cube actually was making their fucking their avatars on this planet. And every time one is actually solved, they get one step closer.
That's okay.
And so that's why you haven't. And they're banking on you. The last one to do it has got to be you. And they're up there like, he's going to do it this time. And then every time you fucking fail them.
Now, these are possibilities.
These are possibilities, and just as possible as what they're proposing.
Yeah, I mean, really, I mean, either they're acting unsure, but that's so weird how specific.
Yeah.
Like, okay, what else? But by the way,
okay, yeah.
But this is also just one of those times that these people get let out of their fucking cage, and they're like,
I get to talk.
Get the space guy, and he's like, all right, this is my fucking moment. I got to really drive this home.
Yeah. The last time he talked to anyone was on Tinder.
It could be a forgotten race from the Andromeda strain, and that has been traveling. Could be that they sent what you could consider to be seed pods from a dying civilization millennia ago.
Yes, and one of them might contain a superhuman being that will have a cape.
Yeah, right.
And answer to the name Kal-El.
And also, for some reason, can't just do whatever he wants, has to pretend to be an office worker. I never got that.
He doesn't just be God.
Who's going to stop him? What are you going to, why does he have to
take on nukes?
The secret,
Superman was idiotic.
Yeah. What Clark Kent was completely unnecessary. Just be Superman, and who's going to fuck with you?
No. The idea was,
oh my God, what if Lois Lane catches me?
No. The idea was that his enemies would go after the ones he loves. It doesn't matter about him. So if anyone knows who he is, then they'll go after the ones that he loves because they're vulnerable.
Okay, so fly them around. And then, when it comes down to it anyways, the time Lois Lane died, he just fucking flew around the world and turned back time, which is not, I don't think how that would work.
I don't think so.
But you know what? We should ask these people.
I was going to say.
It's possible. Yeah, do you know what would really happen? It would end the world.
Yeah, you would tip it off of our axis, and we'd go flying out of our gravitation. We'd probably fuck up the whole solar system.
He would have killed every single life form on the planet. Yeah.
He might have destabilized the galaxy, to be honest.
Yeah,
you don't know how fucking how precise this has to be.
Yeah,
we don't know.
I know. Yeah,
I mean, these guys might know.
It's possible that these probes are actually sent because our moon is about to careen out of orbit. But don't be afraid.
Oh, it's fine. The research paper titled...
Oh, wait, look, Marco Rubio's coming
I know.
Up. Nice.
The research paper titled Physical Constraints of Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon, or UAPs, as they started calling them for no fucking reason, comes following a month of intense scrutiny of unidentified flying objects. A stirring trend ignited when a Chinese spy balloon captivated the nation by drifting across U.S. airspace. 3 additional unidentified objects were subsequently found. Now, they forgot to finish that sentence. Found to be balloons.
And what sort of alien would have a balloon? I just can't imagine.
A child?
Yeah, right. It was
a 2-year-old.
This could have been from an alien.
I lost my balloon.
An alien birthday party on Jupiter. They had too many space beers and let the balloons go.
Yeah. I hope they make them look like those fucking aliens from The Simpsons with the arms. Those guys with the one eye.
You know, I was thinking about that earlier. Like, all right, if you consider the predictive programming on aliens,
Yes.
you really have two choices. You got fucking horrifying thing that shoots out chemicals and tentacles and
tentacles
shit.
and fucking
Or you've got grays.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. That's really
Or you've
all.
just got humanoid, where it's just like blue instead of this color.
Those
or
tall
something.
blonde ones with black eyes. What are they?
The Nordics.
Something.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
Okay, let's see what Marco Rubio is saying. On February 16th, Senator Marco Rubio.
Yeah, what is that supposed to be?
Senators. All right, smarties.
Hey, this guy got one over on us.
Marco Rubio, Republican Florida, Kristen Gillibrand, Democrat New York, and 12 others. So, well, why them and not the 12 others? The 12 others are going to be pissed. Senators sent a letter to Deputy Secretary of Defense Kathleen Hicks and Deputy Director of National Intelligence Stacey Dixon calling for full funding for the AARO, the Biden administration.
Hey, good.
Now, first of all, our Secretary of Defense and Deputy Director of National Intelligence are both ladies.
I know. This is... Can you imagine Thomas Jefferson?
Oh.
He'd be beside himself.
He would.
No, this is... Okay, how did I don't understand. They will just want you to just.
They just want funding.
Well, but they just want you to like swallow this idea that like, hey, just last year we thought of detecting objects around our military bases and in.
It turns out we found a bunch of them and a
turns
mothership.
out there's a bunch and a mothership, and also like now we need some money.
Yeah.
But just this all just happened. I don't know.
Yeah, we need a bunch of money to fake an invasion.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
We need a shitload of money for these illusions that we have to fucking produce now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is basically that was Simone Perez's fucking.
Oh wait, what else was it saying? Sorry.
That was it.
Yeah.
Funding AR provides the opportunity to integrate and resolve threats and heads. Yeah. So basically, we've gotten out of that.
By the way, we're opening the phone lines if anyone has any thoughts on this because I know we missed a lot of comments.
Yeah. We can go through the comments.
If anybody has something they like, absolutely want to
add to this.
Yeah, call in
and not detract.
What is the number of 061 pi? I'm sick of doing that. Let's just tell them the regular number. It's stupid now.
I know. A lot of the things we did at the outset of this.
Yeah.
Became.
I liked that for a long time, and now I'm just sick of saying it. And also, everybody here probably fucking knows anyways. What are we doing? But yeah, all right. So there.
630-749-1743.
There you go. Lines are open.
Lines are open, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, so basically what I'm thinking, what are you thinking? I mean, I think we've sort of gotten across our thoughts on this to a degree, but yeah, so this, to me...
I don't know, dude. Here's the other thing. There have been before. I mean, there was that one in 2017. There was a thing called the Black Knight satellite years ago. That was basically you got the same amount of information. It was like some people are saying that it's a possibly interstellar. Blah blah blah. It may have data collecting abilities. It may whatever. Blah. You know, this happens from time to time, and it's just like, yeah. My main thought is a controlled narrative, whether it's actual aliens or not. I don't know. I mean, what am I supposed to do with the information if I did know? Go to work, I guess. I don't
I mean, still got to make that bar.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? I still got to go paint that room or whatever the fuck I have to do.
Somebody's got to feed these hogs.
Yeah. But yeah, look, we've both talked about Behold a Pale Horse. We've talked about the Alien Overlord information. We just looked at a month ago or whatever, where the guy came out with his CIA contact that had died's information, and had called out a very similar situation to COVID, like 9 months before it ever actually happened. And he was saying that their ultimate goal, their ultimate goal, the global elite that want to control and fucking basically imprison the planet, their ultimate goal would be to fake an alien invasion, get everyone panic-stricken, say the only way that we could do this is to instill a global, give us the power, we need power over the whole globe, and then blah, blah, blah. So I don't know if that's fact. Who knows?
Yeah.
But it's been said a lot over the years.
It's always been on the table.
It's always been on the table for me. Yeah. So when I see shit like this, yeah.
The other thing is, like, for some reason, anytime anybody has ever said that the U.S. government has a secret treaty, or like world governments in general have a secret treaty with alien races, and they allow them to abduct us for research, I just go, yeah, I think that's true.
I know.
Like,
yeah.
Well,
they would do it.
Yeah, dude. That would just fit perfectly, you know?
Yeah, and also there was a real leap in technology when that was said to have happened.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden fucking computers went from like punch cards to fucking microprocessors in like 20 years. You know what I mean? Everything fucking that's where everything just started going.
Yeah.
And so it's you know.
Yeah, all of a sudden we had like
everything.
Yeah.
It just
television.
Yeah.
Right?
I think television was pre
what? Roswell?
Yeah, pre what is that treaty called? The Treaty of
What year did television come out? Can somebody give me that, please? Television invented when? Google that, please. Hey! Hey! Can you please tell me when television was invented? Thank you.
Lasers. I know a guy named Stacy, went to school with him many moons ago. Oh, they're talking about Stacy's a name. What is this going on in here?
Yeah, I mean, people are whatever.
Alien chili, good.
No one seems to have
cube. Everyone's saying.
No one seems to have any opinion on this possible UFO invasion
Hawaii.
whatsoever. So I guess that's it for that. What?
Yeah, no. Yeah, my guess is that in the coming year or two we'll have some sort of alien invasion that we're all supposed to lock down and
But like even at this point, dude, if it was like if a UFO landed on the White House lawn and a realistic looking alien came out and fucking shook hands with the president.
Yeah.
And they announced it all. Hey, we met them finally. This is who they are. Blah,
yeah.
You'd still have to wonder.
Oh, yeah.
Is this fucking just a guy in a suit or whatever?
Yeah, he's in a Bigfoot suit.
Produced this somehow. Yeah, right. Yeah. They're like, surprise, it's space apes. Like, oh, yeah. Wow, okay.
Now, if they threw a curveball like that, that'd be good.
That would
make
be
it something
awesome.
that nobody expected.
Right. I mean, but they don't. The predictive programming has to play some kind of role, right? But anyways,
I would think so.
But even at this point, like, what could you see that you would even be able to actually fucking 100% believe? You know, I don't know.
Like cities being actually blown up by aircraft, like spacecraft.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
That would be if there were actual casualties and you knew people that were fucking dead and like cities were fucking laid asunder.
Would you be on top of a building like that girl in fucking Independence Day? Like,
yeah.
Fucking goofy broad.
You dizzy fucking blonde.
Yeah,
what
right.
are you doing?
She was a whore too. Wasn't she fucking somebody in the beginning of that movie? You know, hoary.
Probably. Oh yeah,
she was.
I don't,
she?
Dude, I haven't
something?
seen. I don't even think.
Stripper? She was just a stripper. I don't know.
I think I only watched that movie once. It was just fucking stupid.
Yeah, I used to watch it all the
Day?
time, but I was like 10 when it came out or some shit.
He punched an alien. It was idiotic.
He fucking Patrice O'Neal said he knocked his outfit out when he was talking about that years ago.
So
because then it turns out the alien's inside of there. So when he first punched,
it's
when he thinks it's the alien and it goes to sleep, he's like,
"What did that do?"
That's what he said.
Punched his coat.
You knocked out his outfit. Like,
oh, did he? Yeah, that's perfect.
It's fucking hilarious. But no, yeah, the whole thing made no sense. You know,
no, none of it does.
And then whatever. Okay,
but so that I would assume that if they do it, they'll botch it the same way that was botched.
Yeah.
If they fake the invasion, it'll be fine. I won't buy into it.
Yeah, but it's like, what do you do at that point? But here's what we were talking about. Like, if the entire world just goes along with it and goes like, no, and then people are fucking explaining to you condescendingly, don't you understand? We need a world government organization to deal with the threat of the aliens. And they think you're just fucking stupid because they think you're a hillbilly because you don't want to, I mean...
Yeah, it'll be right versus left.
Probably the left is going to be all pro-alien. The right is going to be like, these are the fallen angels. You know what I mean? They're going to be fucking just shooting shotguns in the sky.
Yeah, demons.
Like, no, so I swear to God, that is not, would that surprise you one bit if that's exactly how it played out?
No, that's the thing, is that's probably why they haven't done it yet. They're like, they'll just fuck it up for us.
Yeah.
Like just stupidity on the ground, at the ground level. It would just be chaos, but not in the way that they want it.
Yeah, this whole like divide and conquer of society thing is really coming back to bite us in the ass.
Yeah, like
now
what society?
Now they can't. Now they won't do anything. Like,
we've desensitized them to the point where they just don't give a fuck about anything anymore.
Well, and also like now there's there's not even one single way we could function as a cohesive group as a society. Every single last thing is split up in fucking camps.
Also, at this point, if you want to control this society, go for it, dude. I'm out.
I know. I don't care about these people. Have them. Whatever. I was like 10 years ago trying to fucking save everybody. Nobody want to listen to me? Don't worry. You won't fucking hear about it from me anymore.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, go ahead. Do whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking everybody just spin pointlessly into hell. I don't give a fuck anymore. Yeah. I'm going to play Fortnite with my pal.
Yeah. And fucking curse that game.
How